on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Some News, babe. Today we're going to talk about why the TLX9000 was removed from ModHub. Agrietono has an update to the Beast. Polycount Modding says the John Deere W200 is getting close. Peter J Modding has a new Massey Ferguson. Raleigh Christie's VSTruck Revolution is with Giants for testing. SMI Mod Team have a new cultivator. Farm Central Soul's Bandeirante 26000 is almost completed. Plus, Lancey Boy talks about American Life farming for PC, and I'm going to address a few questions that you guys have had. Let's check it out. Starting off today with A2 Studio and the TLX9000. As you may have noticed over the past few days, the truck has been removed from the ModHub for all platforms. Giants made contact with A2 Studio because someone, again, has falsely claimed the model as their own. After the harassment over and over, David has decided to pull the mod to prevent any further issues towards him. It is going to work on a new version, TLX9000 version 2.0. Bigger, badder, and better than ever. He is going to be using the same concept as the TLX Phoenix, one truck to be acceptable and adaptable to whatever truck you want it to be to fit your needs. There's going to be a new attachment pack as well, which is going to share attachments across the 9000 and Phoenix lineup. And as you know, David does plan on bringing a few mods over to Farm Sim 22, but he's still working on mods for Farm Sim 19, and that is exactly what this is going to be released for. Be patient, as this doesn't just happen overnight. If you have the TLX9000 installed already, you do not have to install it. You can continue to use it just fine. But just a heads up, if you do uninstall it, you will lose it forever. So you're best to just hang on to it. Agrietono are updating their Lizard the Beast 1000 and are adding different shades and versions of camouflage to the mix. If you play GTA Online, these are kind of similar to those, which I think is pretty cool. You've got a regular woodland camo, sand and dirt camo, or even modern looks with different colors like red and blue in different patterns. This is going to be an update to the Beast 1000, and they did not say when we can expect to see this. This is also going to be really nice for those of you that use this mod as kind of like a roleplay device. So if you're going hunting or whatever you like to do, this is going to work perfectly. I'm sure you're going to see lots of roleplay videos using this once it's released. Unfortunately, they have not said anything about the F350 update since April 26th. I wish I could tell you more, but there just isn't anything new to say. Polycount Modding says that their John Deere W200 windrow is getting very close to completion, and we should see it soon. We did have a John Deere windrower on the testing list over the past few weeks. I thought it was this, but I don't think it's this anymore since this is titled W200. I'm just gonna have to wait and see. Either way, I know you guys are very excited for this one, myself included. Peter J Modding looks to be working on something new, Massey Ferguson MF1200. He says that this will have maximum traction, maneuverability, and reliability. Designed from the beginning as a four-wheel drive tractor with all wheels being the same, Massey Ferguson MF1200 avoids many of the inherent disadvantages of its more conventional four-wheel drive competitors that were simply conversions of existing two-wheel drive models. It's one heck of a description, and a beautiful mod at that. Man, this thing looks good. He didn't say anything else about it, although he will generally tease something like a week or two before we see it on the testing list. We aren't even sure if this is going to go to ModHub though. Someone did ask if this was all platforms, and naturally Peter J just was a little cheeky. So it's hard to judge what's fact and what's not, but don't worry, I'm going to keep you guys updated once we have more factual information. Raleigh Christie has their VSTruck Revolution already sent out for testing for all platforms. This won't have a ton of customization options, but it's going to have main color, secondary color, and design color options, as well as the decal option and engine configurations. Those look to be very similar to the TLX engine, so if you're familiar with that, this is going to be similar to it. It does have some different color palettes though, so that is nice to see. There's some new colors in there to change it up a little bit. This is currently with Giants waiting testing right now, and if you want to get a closer look at the truck, Raul has released a new video over on their YouTube channel showing it off. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. The SMI modding team have released a new fact sheet of their Rabe BlueBird 6000 in partnership with the Italian farmer. This is a cultivator, and you know my stance on more cultivators. However, it's easy to make an exception for SMI modding. If the detail is your thing, this is going to fit the bill perfectly. It's going to cost you $35,000, 6 meters wide, and it's going to require between 170 and 240 horsepower to run. A little bit steep for 6 meters in my opinion, but it is realistic to the real life variant, so there is that. That's great. This is going to have 3 different configurations from regular cultivator, or you can add a roller to it, or you can even make it a front cultivator by adding an extra hitch to the front of your tractor. That's going to be pretty sweet. Farm Central Soul looks to be finishing up their Bandeirante Scorpion 26000 auger wagon, saying that it is in the final stages right now. It's going to be going off for testing Giants once it's completed. This is a mod that will be for all platforms, so if you like using South American mods, or just like the Bandeirante brand in general, this is one to keep an eye on. For those of you that are ready for Farming Simulator 22, I released a video yesterday going over the top 15 things that you need to know about Farm Sim 22. In that video, I talk about the release date, platform information, new tractors and equipment, new brands, and the difference between PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 variants. I even went into the detail on mods and how Seasons is going to work in the next game. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I tried to make that video kind of the one-stop shop. So if you haven't seen any other video or information on Farm Sim 22, this is going to be the only video that you need to watch. Well, before FarmCon anyway. Giants are going to be showing off so much more coming at FarmCon with more information on Season, showing off the new USA map, learning about various customization options in game, whatever that means, and we will be seeing the actual gameplay for Farm Sim 22 for the first time. So naturally, that list is going to change a little bit after FarmCon. I do plan on doing daily recap videos for FarmCon 21, so July 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, which is going to be next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We will have an extra video each day talking about what they showed off so that you don't miss anything. Farming Simulator 22 is going to be very different from Farm Sim 17 and Farm Sim 19 in the way the game looks, plays, and how you manage your crops after the harvest. So if you're on the fence about getting Farm Sim 22, I can tell you that you definitely don't want to miss this next game. If you're on PC and you want to pre-order Farming Simulator 22 right now and get access to the exclusive Corsair 4200 saddle track and its attachments, click the link in the description below. Make sure you use code DjGoHam. That does go to help support the channel at no additional cost to you, and 100% of proceeds from the pre-order link will go towards giveaways to give back to you guys for supporting the channel. I love you guys so much, and I want to make sure everyone gets a chance to play the best farming simulator game to date. So get ready, it's about to go down. And lastly today, Lancey Boy says that as of Friday afternoon, the update has been sent over to Giants for American Life Farming on PC. Yes, I know that it was just released, but you have probably found it hard to run Seasons or any other new crop mods like Straw Meat or Maize Plus, things like that on PC. Well, this update is going to be raising the height types for PC version, allowing you to run Seasons with Straw Meat, Maize Plus, Chop Straw, and Straw Harvest all together. Interestingly, one of the reasons that I did not play with Seasons on my initial Let's Play of this map, I think we have one episode, was because I couldn't use any of the extra mods with Seasons, so I just ran with Straw Meat and that was it. Once this update has been released, I will be changing all that around again to run them all with Seasons, so no worries there. One thing about American Life Farming, I get a lot of messages every day saying that the map is broken because you can't use animal pens or the buildings. This is because you have to own the land that the pen is on. You also need to own the land that the sheds are on in order to use them in general. If you do not own the land, you cannot use the stuff on it. If it's a sell point, you're okay. You don't have to worry about that. You do not need to own the land if you have a sell point, but you do need to own the land to use the sheds and the animals on it. This is a feature of the map, and honestly, I prefer it this way. It works better than the base game premise, in my personal opinion, and other mod maps as well. I would rather have to own the land. Just makes sense. You have to in real life. But no, the map is not broken. You just haven't purchased the land yet. That's all. Nice and easy. Also, if you are a channel member, you have access to my dedicated multiplayer server, and I'm going to be adding this map to that server once the update is released. Currently, we are testing a few things to make sure that everything's going to work properly with this map and multiplayer on a server, trying to run it on New Farmer. It's been interesting. We had to go around a few things. So thank you to the Discord server moderators for you guys' help. You guys rock. And my self-aware segues to the outro rock as well. Probably. I don't know. They're pretty lame, like a pet rock beside a pineapple under the sea. Patrick. My outros are Patrick. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to all topics discussed today can be found in the description below. There's no release dates for mods, so myself nor anyone else knows when any mod is going to be released. If I did not talk about something that you're interested in or curious about, hey DJ, where's that thing at? That just simply means that there's no new information at the time of recording this video. Please refer to previous episodes on the most current status of those projects, and make sure you stay tuned to the channel for up-to-date information on everything new going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Because that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. All that said, hope you have a great day. We will see you later. know normally I don't do farm sim news on the weekends, but today was a pretty good day, yeah.